Hey guys, it's Caitlin here and welcome back to another video. Now, before I get really into this voiceover and into the video, I'm gonna quickly start off by saying it has been about 2 or 3 weeks since I have done a voiceover, so if it's a little dodgy, please just excuse that. It's kind of like when you don't do something for a while, it feels a bit weird doing it again, because I know I uploaded videos last week, but the ones that I did upload were cast videos, and I don't do voiceovers on cast videos. And the build that I uploaded was actually pre-edited probably a week prior, so it has probably been maybe 2 or 3 weeks since I've done a voiceover. So it'll probably be a little sketchy to start off with, but hopefully it'll settle out through the video or whatever, I don't know. So yeah, anyway, I haven't actually been doing much builds lately on my channel. I have actually been doing, like I just mentioned, I've been uploading cast videos, and that's pretty much because I went through a little bit of a stage where I wasn't really inspired to build anything. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling anything that much, and yeah, I just decided to do a couple of casts in the meantime, just to at least have something to show you guys. But I think this week I'm back on the ball again with speed builds, so yeah, hopefully that little break of speed builds and things like that sort of paid off, and hopefully my builds are coming out relatively good. But the first build I actually decided to start off with was the Rory's build challenge. Now, this is actually my first time doing it. I know she's been doing it for a while now. I want to say she's done it from January, but I could be wrong. But she's now in the month of June, which is I think the 6th house or 5th one. So yeah, that would put it at January when she started this challenge. But pretty much every month, Rory from Rory Plays The Sims, she makes a build challenge every month. She uploads a photo with a floor plan of a house up on Twitter with a few rules. I mean, the basic rules are pretty much you get unlimited simoleons, you have to keep the layout as is. So I'm guessing with the layout that pretty much means just the layout of like the walls and stuff. So like not necessarily the furniture, just the furniture is not a word, furniture. Yeah, so just the walls and stuff on the inside and the outside and all that. Then the decorating, the colours and everything like that, landscaping is all up to you. You can do whatever you like. And so when I saw this one, I mean, usually I don't give them the go because majority of the time I've noticed they are relatively like big builds or big houses, whatever, that you know, is the challenge for the month. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of building big houses. In saying that, I did just also complete Spring Sims build challenge today, which was a pretty big build. It took me ages. It's just when it comes to big builds, I start getting bored during it, and I don't know, I run out of ideas. You just get through so many rooms, it's like, what next? You know, you sort of exhaust all of the ideas that you have in your mind by the time you get to the end of it, pretty much. So I tend to not like big builds. I prefer smaller builds. I feel like they do come out a lot nicer sometimes. But yeah, so this one was listed as a mini paradise home or something like that. I can't remember. Let's just quickly search that, because I'm pretty sure I still have the photo saved. Like every single time I save it on my phone. Okay, yeah, so mini beach paradise it's supposed to be. And this, yeah, so this is pretty much my take on it. I did actually build this in the Tropical Getaway location. It's a mod, so it's not going to be in the game, but it's a mod. I actually did upload this to the gallery, and unfortunately, because of the mod, like when you put the mod in your game, for whatever reason, it changes the palm trees that are the base game palm trees. It changes them to custom content, which is a bit annoying, but I think it shouldn't affect anything because this is listed as a mod build on the gallery, but it's really only the palm trees, and I'm pretty sure that it's only due to the mod. I think they will still be there if you decide to download this. In saying that, I tried to find this after I uploaded it and I couldn't find it. I don't know, did I type something wrong or something? I couldn't find it in my library, but it's up there. I definitely know it's up there, but yeah, I don't know. I hope other people have some luck. If anybody wants to download this, if you guys have some luck as well trying to download it. But yeah, this is pretty much my take on it. There is a portion of the video missing because I at one point had some hotkeys set for starting and stopping my recording through OBS and everything like that, and during while I was recording I must have accidentally hit one of the hotkeys. Usually I don't have them on for that very reason, but I must have accidentally hit one of the hotkeys and it stopped recording, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, at least I noticed by the time I got to the finishing. I would have been so annoyed, I think, if I got through all of the finishing as well and didn't realize. Pretty much what I missed, I think, was just the exterior decorating, which is pretty much like not the landscape, but just the exterior decorating with the colours that I've chosen to paint the outside of the house and the windows I've chosen, you know, and all of that kind of stuff. But you'll see those in the screenshots anyway, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out because I decided to make it kind of like a little holiday beach batch. In the bedroom here, it's very pulled back and restrained in terms of the colour compared to the other rooms. Like, I feel like the lounge room in this build is very colourful. I feel like the kitchen is kind of bright, not as colourful, but it's quite bright. Like, the colour is quite bold. I would say bold, but I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's bright. We'll just say it's bright pretty much. And then this room is pretty much just more relaxed, more chilled back and things like that. And I think the reason I chose to do that is because I was trying to create like a Nautic feel in there, so make a little bit of a nautical bedroom just with like light blues, and because I've got those like little porthole windows there, and I think it kind of looks a bit like the ship cabin or something like that, those little things there. I did have to cut out little sections here and there just because my game had a bit of lag, and because I don't know what I was doing, but in certain sections I'm paused for like a good 5 minutes or 10 minutes doing completely nothing, and I must have, I don't know, wandered off. Like, this is with it sped up, so I mean, if that's sped up and it's still like 10 minutes, and it's probably like me gone for an hour or something, just leaving my game running. I probably went to go make lunch, or maybe I went to do chores or something. I don't know where I went, but I went somewhere. So yeah, this is the new little chest of drawers that we got with the Parenthood pack, and it's really cool. I really like that chest of drawers. I think it's really nice. It's not super like, because a lot of the objects from the new Parenthood pack are pretty colourful. I mean, most of them do come in some neutral colour palettes as well, but they also come in some quite bright and fun colours, so I think it's kind of nice that they've got some more simple colours. And yeah. Also, actually, while I'm on the topic of build challenges with this build and everything like that, I have actually been working on a build idea myself, and I made a little bit of a poll on Twitter the other day just to see how many people would be interested if I were to create my own challenge, and there were some good results. I'm surprised how many people would actually be kind of happy to do it. I mean, of course I didn't get as many votes as other people would have, because I don't have a huge following on Twitter anyway, so for me the amount of interest I got was kind of cool. So I am definitely going to keep developing that idea, because I think it'll be really cool once I sort everything out and get every single detail of the challenge, just right. I'll probably be making like an announcement video on it, not sure when yet, and I'm not going to say it's going to be ready by this date or this date just in case I'm wrong. I don't know yet, but yeah, I don't like to promise people things if I'm not too sure myself yet. So yeah, so here we are using some of the new bench tops as well that we got with the new stuff pack. I cannot remember if I kept those or if I changed them. I have a feeling I kept them. I'm pretty sure I kept them. But here is the little kitchen. I thought it was kind of cute. We've got a little restaurant door there, although I know it's a restaurant door, but I kind of thought it looked a bit like a ship door with like the little porthole window. So that's why I used that one there, even though this boat is by no means meant to be a ship. It's meant to be kind of like a beach batch and nautical, and I feel like somebody would have come in and they'd be like, oh, let's get an old ship door and put it in the kitchen or something like that. Like maybe people upcycled things and put it in the house. Actually, that's something I would love to do one day. Upcycle a lot of things. I actually have Saturday off this week. Saturday off from work, and I was planning to go into the hardware store and get some stuff for my little projects, because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in another video, but I really want to do up my bedroom and stuff like that. So far I've like gone and done a little bit of a bedding shop, and I bought a bunch of like throws and pillows and stuff like that. But I need everything else around it to match as well, so that the whole space comes together and it all looks nice. I pretty much want to build a desk, and I want to build like a bed head for my bed, and hopefully I'll be able to get the supplies for that on Saturday, because I haven't had a Saturday off in a while. So I'm very happy that I've finally got a Saturday off to get this done, because I have been dying to do it for so long, and I might actually get the chance now. I'm thinking of doing like a plywood headboard. I don't know how they will look. If it doesn't look that good, it's okay. I have a backup plan, and that is to go and buy some foam and to get some fabric and turn it into like one of those soft plushy headboards. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice. Yeah. Oh, actually, also, I'm also thinking about this. What do you guys think? So, with my little build challenge that I'm planning to do, I was thinking that I could create it. Like I said, this is all kind of like a process at the moment of me just trying to work out the details and everything like that. But I want to see what your guys' opinions are, because you might be able to help me make a final decision on this thought. But I was thinking that perhaps it could be like a monthly thing, like Rory's and Spring Sims. Their challenges. I'm pretty sure Spring Sims is going to be monthly, because he only just created his. But just like Rory's, how hers is monthly, I thought it would be a good idea as well to do a monthly little challenge as well. I do want it to be different from their challenges. I mean, it'll be similar, but there will be some differences, and I'm thinking that each month I could choose a winner, because I think it's more of just like a little bit of a friendly challenge type thing that people do with the others. But I thought it would be kind of a cool idea to choose a winner each month, and to have a video where I feature the winning build. Also, if they've got like a channel, or they've got some sort of Twitter page or something like that that's devoted to some sort of, gaming account, or Sims even, or anything like that, that I could feature them on my channel. And I don't know, I just think it'll be a cool idea, because I'd like to give back. If people are enjoying the challenge and they're giving it a go, I want to do something for them to get them excited, and things like that. I don't know. It's always cool having like a little extra thing there to motivate you, and to think, oh, it'd be really cool if I could win a feature or something like that. So I was thinking about that, but I want to see what other people think about that. Like, it just all friendly competition, but like I said, it'll be each month, so every month there'll be a new feature, and I'm thinking I won't choose like the same winner every single time. I'll try and make it different and things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea I have for that one. So like I mentioned before, the kitchen and the lounge room is a little bit more bright and colourful. And as you saw, the kitchen, it had that teal tiled wall that came with the Parenthood, and I've just sort of kind of tried to match the lounge colours with it, but bring in some other colours as well, like this yellow sofa. And we got a nice beachy print on that wall. That print though does end up downsized again, because I forgot I didn't have a door for the closet, because there's supposed to be a closet there and I didn't have a door for it, so forgot I had to take that out. I'm just realizing how much stuff I use from the new Parenthood pack. I did use quite a lot, didn't I? We've got those sheer curtains as well. Those sheer curtains are pretty cool, although I feel like they don't fit the windows nicely. Like, they don't frame them well enough, I feel, which is kind of disappointing, but you know, there's only so much the Sims team can do. They give us some good items, they give us some average, and then they give us some items that sometimes I'm guessing that most of us wonder, why the heck is that in there? But like that wallpaper that they brought out with the Parenthood with the trees on it. I saw James Turner, or the Sim Supply, if you know him by the Sim Supply, I saw a tweet that he made, and it was talking about the tree wallpaper, saying, why the heck is there only one swatch? And he hashtagged it salty. But that's what I mean, like sometimes you look at things and you're like, why is that in there? Like, in that case it's something you really like, but it's something you want more of. In other cases it's something that just completely useless, I guess. Like, not useless, but it's just something that you wouldn't really use that much, I guess. Like the bowling pack. I mean, although that came with some nice objects, to be honest, I have not used bowling at all, pretty much. I think I used it once, and that was only because I built a bowling alley for one of my videos and I needed to take screenshots, so I grabbed a little bit of, you know, a random family, and I took them to the bowling alley, and that's pretty much the only gameplay I played of the bowling. I'm just not that interested in bowling. Like, perhaps if I'm going to get into my Let's Plays more, then maybe they'll come into play. Who knows? I actually, to be completely honest, I don't do as much personal play anymore as I used to, because a lot of the time I do spend my time trying to make videos for you guys. And I make a lot in advance as well, so sometimes I might go like 4 days without uploading. I used to try and upload like 2 or 3 times a week, which is why you'll find that sometimes my videos kind of come out, you know, one day after another all the time, because I spend like the first half of the week putting together the videos and then I release them all in the same week. Because sometimes I'm not happy with some of the videos I've pre-recorded. Like, when I'll come back to it, I'll be like, why the heck did I do that? And I won't want to post it. So yeah. Also, actually, you know what? I have not done a live stream in a while, and I really enjoy them, but for some reason I haven't done one in a while. I think it's just because I haven't really known what I want to stream. I was going to stream GTA last week because I did purchase it. However, I did not check first if I had enough, I think it's video RAM or memory or something like that, to handle the game. So my computer doesn't really handle the game that well. I can still play it, of course, but to play it on a live stream, it would probably come out, you know, really bad, because it's bad enough if I'm playing the game just as is. Like, I'll be driving around, say I'm doing a mission, I'll be driving around and the game will lag, and because of that I will crash, or sometimes the game doesn't render properly, so I'll see, you know, just flat colours instead of proper roads or proper buildings and things, and it's a little frustrating. But you know what, it's okay, I own the game now, so one day when I upgrade my computer, it's still going to be on Steam, so I can play it again then. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have been thinking about streaming during the day though, but I know that most people around the world are asleep when I'm awake, so I don't know, because I can stream it through my brother's computer, because if I log onto my Steam on his computer, my game should be there. We do family share, so he plays GTA on his computer as well when I'm not playing. So, and he said there's minor lag in it, so it should be okay. So I might give that a go one day, like during the daytime. It's just I know that everybody else, like with the time differences and stuff, my country, or you know, Australia is way ahead. So yeah, I mean, that's the problems with live streaming, I guess. But yeah, so you know, when I do voiceovers, I don't look at the screen. Like, you know, for people who do YouTube and do voiceovers for their videos and stuff, you all know there's like a little preview video and you can watch the video as you're speaking. Half the time I don't watch it. I look around, I don't know, I just look around at things. Like I'll play with things as well. Like right now I've got a USB in my hand, like one of those ones that can flip and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of playing with that. I do actually have a fidget spinner. I don't know why I'm not playing with that, but I should be playing with that. I think it's in my cupboard, but you know, when I actually first bought the fidget spinner, I looked at it and I was like, what the heck? This is so stupid. Because I bought it, I went to the Reject Shop, which is like a cheap shop here in Australia, and it just sells like a bunch of random crap. It's kind of like a $2 shop, or $2, $5, $10 shop, or whatever. It's just like a little cheap shop, and they had $4 fidget spinners. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy one and see what this craze is about. So I bought one, and I was waiting for the bus, and I decided to give it a little whirl, and that's when I thought, man, this is stupid. Why did I buy this? I mean, it was only $4 anyway, so not that big of a deal. But you know, as you play with it, like the longer you play with it, the funner it gets, if that makes sense. I understand why people enjoy it now, because it's just something, yeah, it's just something in your hand there to play with, and it is actually quite, you know, entertaining. And it's quite funny because I was trying to play with it while I was at the bus stop. Like once I started thinking, you know what, this is kind of cool, I was trying to play with it, and there was this old man, and he's like, excuse me. So I was like, oh yeah, he wanted to know what the time was, so told him the time. And then he wanted help reading his bus timetable, because he didn't have his glasses, so I was trying to help him read his bus timetable. And I'm one of those people that, you know, sometimes I don't know what to say to random people, like because it happens quite often, if people, and as you know, majority of the time it's an old person. Usually, like even in New Zealand, when I was in New Zealand, I was waiting for the bus to go to work. I'd be sitting at the bus stop, and then like a random old person that was also catching the bus will come and sit next to me and wait for the bus, and then they'll start talking. Like I had this old man in New Zealand once, and he randomly said, do you know, I can't remember exactly what he said. There was something he said. It was supposed to, it's kind of like if I was to explain it in any way, I would explain it as a life quote, pretty much. But yeah, I can't remember what he said, but I was like, oh, okay. It's something to do with a smile, I think. I can't remember. But he was a nice old man, and you know, this other man at the bus stop last week, he was pretty nice as well. Can't remember what he was talking about, to be honest. I just remember him talking about he forgot his glasses, so can't read, and he was going on about some other stuff. I think the reason why I don't remember is because I couldn't actually understand what he was saying. Like half the time when random people talk to me, like even when I'm at work and customers are talking to me and they just say random things, I cannot understand them because I can't hear them. And when I can't hear them, I just say anything. So like if you know when people talk to you and you don't know what they're saying, you pretty much just say, oh yeah, and then you just smile or you laugh or something and pretend like you know what they said but you didn't. That's pretty much me all the time, because I am kind of deaf. Like I'm not deaf, but I think I am. And the reason why I say I think I am is because doctors say I'm not deaf. They're like, nah, you're good. But I'm like, okay, well, I can't hear anything. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I think we are almost finished the build. I think we're just doing like landscaping now. These are the trees I was talking about earlier that come up as modded CC items, and that's because of the Tropical Getaway. When I added that mod to my game, it sort of, I guess, turned these trees into CC trees. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. So if you do want to download this from the gallery and you download it and those trees are there, I do apologize about that. Because, I mean, the original trees weren't there anymore, so I'm assuming that these are the exact same trees as the original base game, and they're not actually CC, and for whatever reason the mod just says it's CC. So fingers crossed, and here's hoping so that those will still be on the build when somebody decides to download this from the gallery. Hoping. But yeah, so that's pretty much the build, and I think we are, actually no, I lie. Actually, no, are we? I don't know. So usually I know when we're coming up to screenshots, but today I don't. No, we've still got a while. I'm jumping a little head there, Caitlin. But yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit stuck for words at the moment. I don't know what to talk about. Like I said earlier, please bear with me. I know it's probably going to be like a really dragged on voiceover, trying to think of things to say just because it's been so long since I've done a voiceover. But yeah, so I know I was talking about live streaming just before, but I quickly want to go back because I forgot to mention this when I was talking about it. The reason I actually brought up live streaming was so that I could talk about this, but I ended up talking about GTA. But that's okay. So I originally was going to ask if you guys were interested in watching a Little Nightmares live stream. Now, I didn't actually buy the game, my brother gave me the game. So I've watched him play a little bit, and I've watched Deli play a little bit. And if you know me, you know that I am hella scared of horror. Even though Little Nightmares is not exactly horror, it's kind of like a Tim Burton style horror. And so I guess it's scary without being too scary. I don't know, if you've seen a Tim Burton movie, you probably get what I mean by it's a Tim Burton horror, but I'm probably going to be so scared, and I wanted to record Little Nightmares like a video or something for my channel, but I knew that if I did that I would probably freak the hell out. So I thought, you know what, why not do it on a live stream while there are people watching me, and everybody can freak out with me, or I can freak out and everybody can listen to me freak out. That's what I was thinking of doing with that one. But yeah, if you guys are interested seeing Little Nightmares or watching that in the live stream, let me know. Even if you're interested in seeing it in a video, I will give that a try. I cannot promise that that's going to be a continued series because, like I said, I am really bad with horror. And even though this is a Tim Burton horror, I am still freaked out of Tim Burton stuff sometimes. There was actually this movie I had to watch in my history class back when I was 15, I'd say. I think I was 15. Or 14 maybe? 15 I think. And it was called Sleepy Hollow, I think. And it's pretty much about a headless knight, a tree full of heads, and it's got Johnny Depp on it as a what do you call them guys who like do, like, you know, when people die and they try to figure out the cause of death or something like that, and they embalm the body and stuff like that. I don't know what you call them, but I'm pretty sure that's what his job is supposed to be. And he gets sent to this town because everybody's dying because of this headless knight cutting everybody's heads off. And I was so freaked out. And it was funny because I had to watch it. I had to watch it for my history class. And legit, I had nightmares. I had nightmares from that. Most people wouldn't have nightmares, but that's how bad I am when it comes to horror. So I cannot promise that Little Nightmares will be a continued thing. I've been thinking whether I should buy it for days now, and since my brother had it, I was like, you know what, just grab it off him, and that way you don't have to pay for it, and you won't be scared. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and we are actually in the screenshots now. So I hope you guys can see what I've done on the outside here. I think it's really cool with blue and white and orange, and kind of cool how it's like all mismatched. Nothing's exactly the same on the outside. But yeah, I had a lot of fun actually doing this challenge. I'll link Rory Plays Sims Twitter in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and check her Twitter out just in case you guys want to give these monthly challenges a go. I really enjoyed it, and there are so many other people as well doing this on YouTube, so I definitely suggest you guys check out their videos. Anyway, as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Bye!